Remember two words, one is action, another is activity. Action is not activity. Activity is not action. Their natures are diametrically opposite. Action is when the situation demands it and you act, you respond. Activity is when the situation doesn't matter. It is not a response. You are so restless within that the situation is just an excuse to be active. Action comes out of a silent mind. It is the most beautiful thing in the world. Activity comes out of a restless mind. It is the ugliest. Action is when it has relevance, activity is irrelevant. Action is moment to moment, spontaneous. Activity is loaded with the past. It is not a response to the present moment, rather, it is pouring your restlessness, which you have been carrying from the past into the present. Action is creative. Activity is very destructive. It destroys you. It destroys others. Try to see the delicate distinction. For example, you are hungry, then you eat. This is action. But you are not hungry, you don't feel any hunger at all, and still you go on eating. This is activity. This eating is a kind of a violence. You destroy food, you crush your teeth together and destroy food. It gives you a little release of your inner restlessness. You are eating not because of hunger. You are simply eating because of an inner need, an urge to be violent. Activity shows that you are obsessed. You cannot remain yourself. You cannot remain silent. You cannot remain inactive. Through activity, you go on throwing out your madness, insanity. Action is beautiful. Action comes as a spontaneous response. Life needs response. Every moment you have to act. But the activity comes through the present moment. You are hungry and you seek food. You are thirsty and you go to the well. You are feeling sleepy and you go to sleep. It is out of the total situation that you act. Action is spontaneous and total. Activity is never spontaneous. It comes from the past. You may have been accumulating it for many years, and then it explodes into the present. It is not relevant. But mind is cunning. The mind will always find rationalizations for the activity. The mind will always try to prove that this is not activity. This is action. It was needed. Suddenly you flare up in anger. Everybody else becomes aware that it was not needed. The situation never demanded it. It was simply irrelevant. Only you cannot see. Everybody feels, what are you doing? There was no need for it. Why are you so angry? But you will find rationalizations. You will rationalize that it was needed. These rationalizations help you to remain unconscious about your madness. These are the things that George Gurdjieff used to call buffers. You create buffers of rationalization around you, so don't come to realize what is the situation. Buffers are used in trains between two compartments. Buffers are used so that if there is a sudden stopping, there will not be too much shock to the passengers. The buffers will absorb the shock. Your activity is continuously irrelevant, but the buffers of rationalizations don't allow you to see the situation. The buffers blind you, and this type of activity continues. If this activity is there, you cannot relax. How can you relax? Because it is an obsessive need. You want to do something, whatsoever it is. There are fools all over the world who go on, saying, do something rather than nothing. And there are perfect fools who have created a proverb all over the world. An empty mind is a devil's workshop. It is not. An empty mind is God's workshop. An empty mind is the most beautiful thing in the world, the purest. How can an empty mind be a workshop for the devil? The devil cannot enter into an empty mind. Impossible. The devil can enter only into a mind which is obsessed with activity. Then the devil can take charge of you. He can show you ways and means and methods to be more active. The devil never says, relax. He says, why are you wasting your time? Do something, man. Move. Life is passing by. Do something. And all the great teachers who have awakened to the truth of life, have come to realize that an empty mind gives space to the divine to enter in you. Activity can be used by the devil, not an empty mind. How can the devil use an empty mind? He will not dare to come near because emptiness will simply kill him. But if you are filled with a deep urge, a mad urge to be active, then the devil will take charge. Then he will guide you, then he is the only guide. I would like to tell you that this proverb is absolutely wrong. The devil himself must have suggested it. This obsession to be active has to be watched. And you have to watch it in your own life. Because whatsoever I say will not be your activity is of much meaning unless you see it in yourself that irrelevant, it is not needed. Why are you doing it?